Today on the channel, we take a look at the Marvel Select Magneto. Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel, and today on the channel, we got another Marvel Select figure. Marvel Select Magneto. And as usual, for all your Marvel Select needs, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Marvel Select Mania continues here on the channel as I continue picking up more and more of these. It's a snowballing effect, it seems like. I started off saying just big figures people Marvel Legends don't make, and now I'm down to the road where Magneto, he's not big. We've had tons of Marvel Legends. What am I doing? I don't know. Ask my psychiatrist if I can find one. Is there any action figure psychiatrists out there? Maybe they can help me. They can help me with my problems. But picked up this Magneto, and my rules I live by with Marvel Select, outside of a very few little things here and there, I'm not paying a whole lot for these. I want to pay Marvel Legends price or cheaper. I want to get a deal, and some would say you gotta get a deal. And that's what I did on this Magneto. I think I paid around $20 for this. So that's all I paid. It's not a huge investment of 40, 50 bucks. I was happy with that. Packaging is damaged, as some of these Marvel Selects, I don't know how you keep these things not damaged. The packaging is so big, it's oversized, the bubble is very kind of fragile, and the carding on it, it's just a weird mix. I wonder if there's any Marvel Select collectors out there that have, 50 different ones in the package still, or the majority of these have to be opened, I would assume. That's just me generalizing. I just don't ever see a lot of people with walls of these. Classic Superstars wall. I got a wall of Classic Superstars. Do people have walls of Marvel Select figures? There's got to be somebody out there. If you do, let me know. I got to shoot me a picture. Or follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Snap a picture and tag me in it. I want to see some displays out there, because the majority of these I see are getting opened. And that's what we're going to do with this one today. We're going to open up Magneto. We're going to compare him to the Marvel Legends version and go from there and see what craziness comes our way. There he is in the package. Magneto on the side. Got a little M logo down below with a little lightning effect. Kind of cool. Magneto in the package. Looks just like Magneto would. Head scan on first impression. I don't like the head on this one, so we'll have to see once we get it out of there. I think that is the weak link to this figure. He does come with a base, as a lot of these do, so we'll see what's all to do with that. Very cool, menacing look on the side. Love that. You gotta love that purple and reddish color together. He really makes it work. He makes it pop. There it is. There's the old back package. You got a glamour shot of him. You're promoting Cyclops down there below. Is that Deadpool, the other one? Yep, Deadpool. And then there's also, it says, be on the lookout for the variant unmasked head. To me, I'd rather have the one with the mask on than the unmasked. But maybe that's just me. I don't know if that one looks a lot better. It doesn't look that great down here below. Let's read the little blurb on the back, see what it says about Magneto. Oh, right off the bat, sculpted by Gabriel Marquez. Gabriel, sorry I threw your head sculpt under the bus. Nothing personal, but it's just not my favorite head sculpt. Magneto is one of the deadliest mutants ever born, a man who has single-handedly defeated literally all of the Marvel heroes. The master of magnetism was born Max Eisenhart, and first became aware of his awakening powers when his family was trapped inside a burning house. That'll do it. Unable to rescue his daughter from the blaze due to his inexperience, and coupled with interference from a hostile mob, he angrily unleashed his powers with deadly results, later adopting the name Magneto. He gathered together a group of mutant outcasts he dubbed the Brotherhood of Mutants, and has dedicated his energy towards thwarting the works of X-Men founder Charles Xavier and furthering his pro-mutant agenda against the normal human race. Kudos, Diamond Select, Marvel Select, for a little blurb on the back of the packaging. See, companies, it's not that hard to put a little description, a little story, a little something, and then guess what? Let's promote our other products down here below. It's basic marketing 101, toy marketing 101. Promote your stuff, give us a reason to believe, let us buy it, have a good product. Bam, let's have the money, the Brinks truck back up to your wall or your house, and we'll pay you off. So there you go. Besides that, nothing else in the package that I see. That head sculpt, oof, I don't know. But let's open it up. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it, see what's going on. What year did this come out? 2019, so same year as that Colossus figure. I gotta say, Colossus, there's no way they're beating that. This thing just fell right off. This was like, those ribs. You get some smoked ribs that fall right off the bone. That's what the backing of this was. It was just off the bone. See you later. Let's bust this stuff up. This even came out. See you later. Oh, this is a heavy, heavy stand. This is probably the heaviest stand. And this is a very cool one. Rubble of the Xavier Institute. And poor Colossus, he got apparently murdered in this. Because that's Colossus's hand right there. So very cool rubble there. Very cool base. And a very heavy base. This is the heaviest. Most of these are a lighter plastic. This has got some oomph to it. I could chuck and hit somebody in the head with this and knock them out. That's how heavy it is. Let's look at this. Solicitation. What do you want to bet? There's Storm, Black Panther, See You Later, Red Hulk, of course. It's the usual suspects. I'm getting sick of seeing this one. See you later. Don't need you. Never going to want to see you again. How about another See You Later? He came to the plastic prison. He's falling apart. This one's not buckled in like the traditional Marvel Select. I find that very strange. There you go. See you later. Little plastic prison here. Maybe. There it is. So this is the weirdest Marvel Select ever. He is not buckled in with twist ties aplenty. He's got a little plastic in front. See you later. This is the most See You Laters ever in a Marvel Select video. I think we had a record 30 See You Laters in the Iron Man Toy Box Hall of Armor. I think there was 30 See You Laters in that video. This has got to be a record for Marvel Select See You Laters. And it seems so weird not having to cut these out of the plastic prison. We do it every time. I almost cut my finger off. It's a great thing. No, we're going to speed this video up. See you later. There you go. Buy your own See You Later shirt at belowthecollar.com. Kyle Peterson. You can see you later with me all day. And once again, like that Colossus, I like this figure. It's got a good weight to it. This isn't a big figure, so he shouldn't be super heavy, but it's a good weight. The cape has a really good weight. It doesn't feel like some of those Marvel Legends capes that get reused all the time that really don't have a lot of character to them. We'll just call it character. This one has character. It's molded to fit him. I love that it doesn't come off, that it's not removable, that it's part of him. I prefer that. Walks that line. We talk about it on Marvel Selects all the time. Walks the line between statue and action figure. I got no bones about this body and everything. It's just the head and up. The head is where this one falls apart. I don't know if I can get another one of my Marvel Legends heads would fit on this. It would probably look goofy, but it just falls apart in the head department. And there you see it right there. A very cool, great paint apps, great everything. I love that cape. I love the weight of the figure. I love the statue base. With this base, this is a heavy figure here. See how he looks on this base. If I can line up the peg holes on the foot. Easier said than done sometimes. And he just clips in. I mean, this is very solid. That is Magneto. Why buy a $300 statue when you could do something like this? It's just, boy, if they could get this face right, maybe I needed the variant without the head, with the mask. That maybe it would have been better. Maybe that was my miss. I don't know. Typical Marvel Select articulation. You got the hands, of course. You got the elbows. You got the knees, but nothing too wild, too crazy. Compare it with Marvel Legend. The first Marvel Legend I saw is I'm currently working on redoing my displays, so this is the first Magneto I found, which pairs pretty well with this one, I would say. I have an unmasked version here, but I always like this Marvel Legend. I think this is from the Family 3-pack with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, as it is known. A very solid figure, but you can see that size difference against the Select. Select's just a little bit taller. But that's okay. You can put this guy back or up on a hill. Say he's down on the X-Men looking at him. You can smoke and mirrors these. The size difference isn't that much that should scare you away on some of these. Some are totally out of scale, but some, if you work it right, you play the smoke and mirrors game, you can figure it out. You can get it knocked out. But guys, I like this one a lot more than I thought I would. I still don't like the head, but for around 20 bucks, if that's what you can pay for it like I did, I'd spend that all day long. I would do that. I think this will look good on a shelf separate. See how I can incorporate it into the X-Men display. And display-wise, this is worth something itself. You could put this just randomly in display. It doesn't even have to be Magneto on it. So there's a lot of use out of this. A very solid figure. These Marvel Selects, it's amazing the 180 I've done on these. I talked about it before. 10 years ago, I got a Disney Store Captain America, and I thought it was the absolute hottest garbage I've ever unboxed. I said, I'm done with these Marvel Selects. They're just cheap. I don't like them. I'm done with them. Bailed on them forever, and then earlier this year, I saw that Juggernaut, I saw the big thing, and it just started snowballing, and before you knew it, I'm buying a bunch of these Marvel Selects. It's kind of nice going back because a lot of them are pretty cheap on the secondary market. So it's working out pretty good for me, I feel, in the Marvel Selects, and got a lot more Marvel Select videos to come. I kind of went on a crazy Marvel Select shopping spree. If you guys follow along on my Saturday weekly purchases video, I got a lot still to unbox, and we will get to those. Probably not all in 2020, but it'll carry us well into Q1 2021, I'm sure. So hopefully you guys are enjoying Marvel Select videos, because there'll be more of them to come, like I said. So there you have it. That's it for Marvel Select Magneto. I'm Kyle, and guess what? I forgot to say, don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And now I could say, for Magneto, I'm Kyle. I will see you guys all real soon.